All right, so what's up, everyone? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me or not, or say something. Can you guys hear me? JT, what's up? What's up, Large Nugs? Can you guys hear me? Yes? No? Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So, yeah, that was amazing. This is my first live stream, so I don't really know the protocol for this, so I'm just gonna talk. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I think Broken Fun Bash says he wants to come in and join. And so maybe in about 15-20 minutes, I'll give him a call on Discord and he can come join so he can talk to you guys. What's up, AMG? What's up? What's up, guys? This is great. This is the first time I've done a YouTube premiere. So that shows you how long I've been off YouTube, because the last time I was really active, that wasn't a thing. So this is great. Like, I was able to see you guys' reaction in real time. So yeah, that was one of the best YouTube experiences I've had. Like, if you notice, I wasn't really in the chat that much. Why was it so good? I don't know. I mean, you had two really, really solid creators working together to make something special. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. Shout out to Broken Fun Bash. Thanks, Ty Brock. I try, that's still one of my favorite moments, like, period. The WrestleMania period. Still like my peak moment creatively. I don't think I've ever really reached that level for obvious reasons. The 2K games kind of went to shit, but that's a different conversation. Thanks, bud, man. That's one of my favorite promos, maybe since the WrestleMania era, where I think like Stone Cold versus Randy is still probably my top 3 favorite promos that I've done. But that promo really was a real comeback to form for my old stuff. So thanks. So I had briefly went over it in my announcement video that I uploaded like maybe a month or two ago. Obviously, the matches, even like especially with 2K20, the matches are really difficult to put together. So, hey, AMG, hey, if you come back, you got to come back strong. So, you can't come back half-assed. But yeah, as I said in the announcement video, it's really hard to make these matches nowadays with how the highlight reel is set up. You got to do a lot of back and forth, and it takes way too much time. So I think I'm gonna make a modification to my channel just so that I still have content to give out to you guys. But you might not be seeing full on match simulations. So at the end of the video, you saw that I had a choice of 4 promos that you guys could choose from. I think for a while, I'm gonna have custom promos be the main focus, and we can kind of have fun with that. Excuse me. We can kind of have fun with that, where we're not tied down to storylines, or because I have Cesaro versus whoever. Now the next video has to be Cesaro versus whoever. We'll just free flow it, like, one video we have The Rock versus such and such, then the next video we have Ric Flair, or to just keep it light, keep the suspense high. But I'm not gonna lie to you. After the process of making that video with Cameron, and putting the sound together and seeing you guys' reactions, that's honestly one of the biggest things I was worried about, because I've been away from this channel for so long. I honestly didn't know if a lot of you would give a fuck, to be honest. Like, it was, excuse my language, I should probably watch what I say on live stream, but honestly, I didn't know that you guys would really take to the video like that. So seeing you guys' reactions, it almost makes me wish that I couldn't do these matches like I used to, but you know, who never say never, right? Taker versus Sting is definitely something that I was gonna do when 2K15 came out. I remember after doing Taker versus Sheamus, that was one of the bigger, like, that match got one of the better responses from that show. And so I was pretty stoked to use Undertaker again because I really enjoyed using him. So 2 matches that I was really looking forward to doing once 2K went to next gen was Taker versus Sting and Taker versus Bray. Obviously, Taker versus Bray happened anyway, but Taker versus Sting was something I was going to do because I think 2K15 was Sting's first game. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely one of the big attraction matches. But then again, highlight reel was taken out, and so that became a non-factor. But right. AMG, I agree. I agree. Let me see. Dragon Army. So again, Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar was gonna be this Cesaro run. If you notice, like I had Cesaro go against Stone Cold, and then had him go against Jericho. I was prepared to go on this long, and I don't know if I should say it because you guys might get upset because it's not happening. Because I can't invest that much time into this like I used to. But I was gonna have a run with Cesaro where he's gonna go against I think I was gonna have him go against Rey Mysterio, and then Shawn Michaels, and then I was gonna have him go against Rey Mysterio. I was gonna have him go against Undertaker. I was gonna have him go against Brock Lesnar, and then Shawn Michaels was gonna be the last of that run, and then I was gonna have Shawn Michaels take the belt off of Cesaro so that we can go to AJ versus Shawn Michaels for the title, and I guess I would have had AJ go on his own run. So that's the route that I wanted to take. So answering Dragon Army's post about Brock Lesnar, that was one of my main reasons for giving Cesaro the title, because I wanted that to be a thing. So yeah, and again, this might all still happen, you know. I told Broken Fun Bash that I really enjoy working with him, and if we could find a way to keep this collab going, where we do the thing where I do the promos, I script out the match, and he takes my script and he puts it together, that would be a great marriage, and we can keep this going. But, you know, he has his own thing going. He has his channel, his shows. So that's a lot to ask from him to keep doing this, because this takes a lot. I see Broken Fun Bash. I'm gonna include you in the chat real soon. I just wanted to have a chance to communicate with these guys, because I haven't, it's been so long since they've heard from me. So Budman, Ray is another person that I haven't used yet in my matches, and I really was looking forward to using him. And I think him versus, so I already had so many cool spots planned for him versus Cesaro. Like I kind of had the finish already in mind, and some cool sequences that I wish that I could have gone with. But Survivor Series match, no way. I remember back in the large nugs, the call community. I mean, I'm so out of the loop with WWE games that I can't really comment on that. Like, I haven't purchased a I mean, I got 2K20 obviously to do this video. I got 2K19 like way late, like during the summer. I think I skipped out on 2K18, 2K17, same. I got like on Black Friday. But for the most part, I really haven't been in the loop, so I can't answer that. But to go back to Jason Titus's comment about Survivor Series matches, I remember doing the Elimination Chamber way back. Maybe that might have been my last match before the WrestleMania, and um, that was up until that point, and it still might. I think that was one of my hardest videos I've ever done. I think second was the tag match with NWO versus the Shield, because I'd never done a tag match, and all those moving pieces was a little. All those moving pieces were a little hard to manage, but it came out great. That's again one of my favorite matches. But yeah, I can't imagine doing a Survivor Series match. That honestly, that would take me like 2 to 3 months with this new highlight reel. So, but I would like to explore more tag team matches again if I ever get back to doing simulation matches, because there are a lot of tag team dream matches that you know I've done a lot of singles dream matches. So with tag teams, I can kind of remix some of those things, like some DX stuff, some NWO stuff, some Hardy Boy stuff. Even Seth Rollins versus HBK was going to be another one. After I had HBK versus Cesaro, I was going to have Seth Rollins, HBK, AJ Styles, like those. That was going to be that little run. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. But to Duclair and Ralph and Austin Fan, that sounds nice, but even if I were to happen to work for WWE, I highly doubt that I'd be able to have the freedom to book like I do with my channel. There's so many moving pieces, so many writers that it's great being in my own contained universe in YouTube, but I don't know if that will amount to anything. But Roman versus The Rock, I think that was something that came out up to mind for maybe 2 seconds. It's a match that in theory it sounds great, but just planning the match out, like, it doesn't have anything that excites me really. Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar is actually a match I did way back in my earlier years with the channel. It was a Hell in a Cell match, I think, which is actually another thing I'm gonna do soon. Is some of my older matches are a little like rough around the edges, like my editing wasn't as good, so there's a lot. Like, I even did it recently with CM Punk versus Stone Cold. I think in 2015 I redid that match because my first CM Punk Stone Cold match wasn't that great looking back at it. So there's going to be a section where, I would probably like to redo some of my old matches. Like Shawn Michaels, CM Punk. I remember I did when I first started, and that's a match I would love to do now because obviously my scripting and my feel for it is a lot better. No, I think the HBK versus Taker, we could leave that one alone. I think they've given us enough classics where I don't think I'd ever be able to top that anyway. The Shield, yeah, they're still together, but I don't really. The Shield versus NWO was the one dream match. Obviously, Shield versus Evolution was already done, and that match was amazing. Though both of those matches were great. So there isn't really anything I could see doing with the Shield. Eddie versus HBK is another one. Yeah, it was another one in that run, that HBK run that I was gonna put in. Batista versus Daniel Bryan, not really a dream match, and I think we kind of saw it when Batista came back for that run. A lot of people want Undertaker versus Sting. I mean, hey, if judging by that seems to be the big one. So I don't know. I might have to, if for one special occasion, I might have to carve out some time to put that one together. We'll see. Um, Jeff Hardy versus the Fiend. That's a decent one. I think that's a little unorthodox that we can get. Um, any Sting match would be fire. I mean I agree. I'm not the biggest Sting fan. I know that might hurt some people to say. Like I know he's a legend and he's one of the goats, but he just was one of those guys that I think uh he a lot of his favorite matches were against some of my favorites, like Ric Flair, Vader, and some like a lot of his classics. Um, but outside of those classics, there really isn't and obviously the moment of Sting with the face paint and the bat and all when he was going against NWO. But outside of that, he doesn't have a lot of matches per se that I really go back to. But Sting versus HBK was a match that I did want to do. I think Sting versus John Cena. John Cena versus Stone Cold was another one I really wanted. I had a lot of spots for Stone Cold versus Cena, but I don't know. I kind of cooled off on that. I think I'm done using Stone Cold for a while because I've been using him a lot. He was there with going back to even my earlier days. My first Punk Austin match. I think I did a Austin Rock match. I did a Austin versus Randy Orton, Austin versus Goldberg, Austin versus Cesaro, now Austin versus Hogan. I think I'm going to give a couple of other people a chance to come in. But real quick to my poll idea. So I have 4 choices where it's just custom promos right now. I'm not going to promise a match because I don't know if I can give you that, but if you do get a match, it'll be a nice surprise. But right now, it's just a custom promo. So the 4 choices I had were The Rock versus Ric Flair, Seth Rollins versus Edge, Big Show versus Andre, and CM Punk versus Macho Man. So, obviously, I'm going to actually put up a poll on my Twitter and in the YouTube community section, and you guys can vote. And basically, whichever one gets the most votes, I'll start working on that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot. Seth Edge, and Punk versus Savage seem to be the ones. I'm surprised. I thought Rock versus Ric Flair was gonna like run away with this. Well, I mean, it's only a couple comments, but that was the one that I thought was gonna kind of run away with it. Thanks, MJB. I miss you guys too, honestly. It was tripping me up, like to promise all of these matches and not be able to deliver was it affected me a little bit, but I'm really glad to get these out to you. So I think we're about 20 minutes in, so I'm gonna see if I can get Broken Fun Bash on the live chat. Let me just see if he's around. If Cameron, if you're still in the chat, say something so I can know that I can call you right now. All right. Give me 1 second. Again, I haven't done live streams like that, so bear with me 1 second. Yeah, Austin fan. He's awesome. So, he's about to come so he can tell you guys about his awesome stuff, and we can talk about the process a little bit. Hold on. Hey, what's up? So I'm on my headphones, so I don't know if everyone can hear you. So can you guys hear Cameron, or do I have to take my headphones off? They're just commenting on the promo stuff. Just for a brief second, let me know if you guys can hear Cameron. No? Okay, I have to take my headphones off.